Welcome back, MTG Joe here. Today we are streaming live for the early access event for Lord of the Rings / Magic the Gathering. Thanks to the folks at Wizards. I have early access so I get to play the set a couple days before it comes out to the general public. This is a streamer event, so we're playing against other content creators. Format is Alchemy Best of 1. We'll try to get some historic direct challenges later today. So we're trying out a couple new cards, and the card we want to kind of play around today is Orchish Bowmaster. So 2 mana, 1/1 flash enters the battlefield, or whenever an opponent draws a card except for the first one they drew in each of their draw steps, we get to deal damage to any target, plus we get to amass 1. So first amass, you get a zombie token that becomes a 1/1, and then each time you amass, you put more counters on it. So it's kind of cool that way there. So we're kind of playing a why you hurting yourself opponent kind of game. So we're going to give them card draw with Faerie Mastermind, which also then hurts them with Sheoldred. We have Blood Pact that we can target the opponent, so they lose 2 life potentially from the spell, 4 life from Sheoldred, and then 2 additional life from the Orchish Bowmasters. So kind of a gotcha game there. We have Academy Lore Master, which at the beginning of each player's step, they can draw an additional card. If they do, then they get taxed and they can't pay, or they have to pay 2 more mana for each spell. But most of the cards in our deck have flash, so we don't care. We get to get an extra draw and then kind of force the opponent. We have Ertai Resurrected, where we could counter or kill something on opponent's turn and then trigger the second draw. Invasion of Innistrad, just kind of a flash removal spell that we can attack into. Saiba Syphoner as a way to get back our instants and sorceries. And then we have Sauron's Ransom. So basically kind of like a factor fiction style effect that gets the ring will tempt you. So it's kind of like a dungeon that we go through each mode. We get to designate a ring bearer, and then they get abilities as you go through, as you can see on the screen. Bit of removal, cut down, go for the throat, make disappear, kind of mixed into that. We have one of the new legendary batters lands. So enters tapped unless you control a legendary creature. 1 mana, and then you can also pay 2 to scry. You can only activate it if you control a legendary creature. So only works if we have these out, but I want to give it a shot, see if it works. We might not have the density needed to actually play it. I'm a little like unimpressed by them, let's say. Just it's enough that they come into play tap. The fact that like 2 mana to scry, if you're doing that every turn, it's not a huge like benefit. The fact you also have to have a legendary just seems to like add extra hoops to jump through in a way. But we will give it a go, see how it plays out. We'll try out a couple different decks. Standout cards, so we've done 5-color Jodo with 4-color Aragon. We've done mostly white, white-blue token humans with the new 2 mana like Anthem. We did, what did we do? We did Grixis with Sauron, kind of mixed into there. So we'll try out a couple different decks. Largely, like it's been a tough format to kind of brew in. There's a lot of legendaries, which makes it a little bit convoluted. But we will hopefully jump in soon. Apologies, this is early access, so it's not the normal queue. So sometimes it takes a little bit longer to find an opponent, but hopefully we aren't too long in. Couple cards to stand out. Like I tried the Orchish Bowmaster where we're playing like kind of this package in the Grixis deck, kind of the existing Alchemy Grixis shell. It wasn't like elements of it were good. That's why we're trying a dedicated deck. Yeah, I'm going to try the white remand just because we just played blue-white right now. I don't want to play the same kind of color pair back to back, but I think the remand could be good. We could try tokens with it. We can try like black-white maybe. See what works best there. Could go even like Esper Legends with remand in there, since it can be used in like the make disappear spot. All right. See if Malone's still on mono black like when we played him before. And looks good keep. So we'll probably name black to start. Okay, well, half the combo's there. So this is nice. We can be proactive, reactive. Okay, so for our deck, that's actually fine. Because them drawing cards is beneficial to us. I'm doing this because I want to have the Amass token because it plays nicely with Make Disappear. You want to pay 2 life? Okay, so I think that's fine because I can go for the throw at it after. Because the attack conditions on this is they have to draw a card. Okay, so I couldn't force them to draw a card. I think we're just doing this. Seeing what they do. So if this attacks, draw a card and then discard a card. So they will take damage. And then I do get the Amass trigger. So he was playing Invoke Despair in his list. Vans! Thank you for the subscription, or the membership. Much appreciated. So I'm letting him do all this. Okay, so let's just ping face here. So we can cut down this Nazgul. Very, very much appreciated. So we just go for the throat here. Attack in. Do our thing. Go. I dare you to draw cards. Was there any deck, any card you wanted to see featured? We can build a deck after this run. Whenever one or more creatures deal combat damage to you, each opponent sacrifices a creature that dealt damage to you this turn. The ring tempts you. Discard a card, it gains indestructible. We gonna kill him with Blood Pact upkeep? So they would take 2, 2, 2. So I want to see if they take the damage. So we'll set an end step. We're going to kill him with Blood Pact. So we'll kill Nazgul here. Do it. Take the damage. Take the damage! Draw cards. Draw them! It's Lightning Helix! Wild Nerd, good call on the targeted one. Okay, this feels kind of cool. I'm liking what's happening. Sorry, let me get this next one going, queue up. But yeah, Vans, let me know if there's any cards, decks, ideas, anything you'd like, and we can set up the next game. I'm going to try to do some historic content with folks this afternoon, or this evening. Like after dinner, try to pair up with some other content creators. I think we mulligan. Like, we can't play spells on curve here. So I think we keep this. I'm gonna do it like that. Might be wrong. So we'll do this. So I think we do this. I could be exposing myself to like Crucius. I'm getting the play Blood Pact. So we're playing Orc Master in here. We got some cards that don't see much play. Maybe not necessarily new, but not a lot of play. Okay, so they are going to be on... Ooh, we got to play Anvil with the new bat. That's what we got up to. Okay, we'll do Rakdos Sacrifice with the new bat. The thing, you can't just jam like 20 cards. We're playing a new strategy built around like predominant card. Like, you're still gonna play your mana, you're still gonna play... Okay, so... I think we gotta just do bait Sheoldred here. Would have loved to sneak this down under a Deadly Dispute. We played like 5-color Joda with like the new Aragon. We've played like a bunch of new stuff.
Something suspicious is going on. And for one, off you go.
Get rid of this. So their Orcish pings my Orcish. So they're just playing like... Okay, so we can Fact to Fiction on their turn. So nice thing here, I'm gonna do the Ring Tempts Me so I get the ability. Also see what we get from this. I'm gonna kill Crucius, like if... Okay, so Faerie Mastermind or Darkslick. I think we're going to choose pile 2, which is just lands. So we'll attack Lily here. Okay, they let Lily go.
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
So we'll pass the turn here. I'm going to set a towards end step trigger. So they don't have removal just yet, but this could be like another Liliana. Okay, so they're just playing the same old deck. Nothing really new. just Bowmasters in there. So we'll kill Crucius here. Another Bowmaster would be good. A counterspell like Make Disappear would be good. Hey, asking you will receive. So they're gonna cycle this. Yeah, we'll build this after the Rakdos Anvil deck. So if they have Invoke... Get out of here! Let's go black here. And we're probably dead to... I could have killed that, but like they might have another Invoke, so I want to have access. Okay, so we'll do this now. Get him! Get him! It's Lightning Helix! Okay. This shit's cool. I mean, I don't think anyone's played Blood Pact in Constructed. If you're winning with that, this deck's actually kind of cool. Like, you got your tempo elements. I think we trimmed the Saibas. They weren't that great. Like, our deck's kind of clunky otherwise. Actually, I want to try. I'm going to trim a Saiba, go up another Factor Fiction. I like the... Or we'll try the Ring Tempts You. Trim one of you. I'm going to get rid of this. Ring Tempt. Call of the Ring. Let's play a couple of those. It's basically like Super Lightning Bolt. It was like extra good because it was on the stack. I kind of want to do this in Historic with Howling Mine. Because Underworld Dreams is no longer in the format. Play Orcish, play Howling Mine, play Sheoldred. Just play like really bad cards. And then you can pretty much play any deck just with like bad cards and add in Sheoldred. Okay, we'll keep this. We have counter and removal. So blue, and we'll scry. Keep the lands. So I think I want to have access to both of these. The way our hand's shaping up, probably black still. Instantly punished by drawing Takenuma. Kind of don't want him to have this. So we'll do this. They can cycle here. Because either this is going to take their whole turn. Okay. So we'll pass the turn here. I think it's worth countering that. We give him a card draw. But, because like Fable being 2 spells that we need to deal with, I think we counter with Casualty. Like, we're a little soft to invoke Despair here, but so I can cast this and go full control to get a card back. So go full control, cast this, cast this. Get Make Disappear back. Could have been right to get Sorin's Resolve, but because then I can get instants and sorceries to hand. Shelly or Xander? I think we do this. Okay. Let you be the ring bearer. Hey, Bowmaster. Not bad. So they have Mount Doom, so they can start pinging me. Okay, so we see Sokazan. Does this deal each opponent? So we'll kill this. Kill that. You're not supposed to concede. Felt pretty good. Felt pretty good. So we'll do like one more with this, see how the games go, and then we will, if Vance is still around, we will build the Bat Sacrifice. Yeah, this looks good. Playing CGB. Could be blue-white control. I think we try to get this down. We're just gonna get reprieved to death now. Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll build it after this game. Land? Is this an artifact or an enchantment? Beginning your upkeep, you lose 1 life for each burden. Put a burden counter, draw a card. True. Way too many bad spells. We just didn't hit lands. I'll have Oracle here. Assuming at this point they have counters for everything. Okay. Pink face. Soul Partition. Sure. So we chose this just because if they have removal. Okay, they have Kalim. So that does shut us off, but we're going to take 2 damage here. Oh man, we just cannot draw lands for the life of us. Guess get this down. Can't really do much if we don't have lands. 13 cards, 2 lands. We are on Blood Pact Tron. This one's unfortunate. Like, we draw a card, we're doing okay, but... Okay, so... Just pass the turn here, I guess. I mean, if we can get Orcish, like, this is the matchup where Orcish is going to be very good. But obviously, we just have not done much of anything. Okay, so... Let's probably just make disappear. Let's see if I can catch them. Yeah, this would have been such a good matchup to actually, like, play. But if you miss, like, 4 turns against control, you're not going to do anything. We let them get set up. They set up their, like, scry. We set up their One Ring. Yeah. You know, when they're discarding removal, you're probably in a bad spot. There. I know you love cards. Take cards. We can't even mill them because Oracle's put so many cards in. Okay, you got it. That one was a shitty way to go. Alright. So I'm going to wrap this one up. This deck felt